girlfriends! Here are my tips on traveling. What do I know about traveling? Actually, I've been traveling quite a lot this year, way more than I normally do. I've been flying, I've been driving, so let's get into it. Okay, I have realized that if you're traveling for like 5 days or so, I can totally just bring a backpack, especially if the destination is somewhere warm where your clothing is like really light. Just bring a backpack and then you can just lug that backpack around. Because oftentimes I won't be like going straight from the airplane to the hotel. You know, I might go to the hotel or I might like wander out forth, or early that day, I might have to check out, but my flight isn't until later, so I just carry all my stuff around with me on my backpack, and it's much easier doing it that way than lugging a suitcase around, even though it has wheels, for me personally. So that is tip number 1, to travel light. Tip number 2, travel light, of course, duh. Tip number 2 is, if you're going through security, your carry-on, like your purse or so, keep that extremely light. Like, all you need is your essentials, your cell phone, your wallet, your passport, maybe a toothbrush or so, maybe something to charge your phone, and that's all you need. Like, just a small, simple bag. Everything else you can just throw into your carry-on or your luggage. Okay, tip number 3. If you're traveling domestically, domestic flights suck. They don't give you anything. They might not even give you food, and you might not even be able to purchase food on the airplane, even if you wanted to, especially if you're flying like a red-eye. So, you can purchase food yourself. You can make sandwiches or so. It depends what the guidelines are for food in your area. But if you're in America, traveling domestically, I snuck in a ham sandwich. You can bring fruits that aren't peeled, that aren't cut. But if you're traveling domestically, it's not going to be a comfortable flight. You're going to want to bring one of these. And these babies, they're a really great luxury item to have if you're going to be traveling domestically. Or if you're going to be on a car ride and you're just driving somewhere really far with your friends or so, if you're in the back seat and you're sleeping, this is something really great to have. Sometimes if you're traveling like internationally, I wouldn't worry because it's a bit more comfortable internationally, especially nowadays. But, it's up to you. To each their own. In addition, if you're traveling domestically on an airplane, bring your own headphones, bring your own form of entertainment, because they will not give that to you. And you're lucky if you do. Even if it's like a 6-hour flight or so, they will not give you any entertainment sometimes. Anyways. Okay, next tip. Organize your toiletries into categories of how you would use them. For example, I realized that I only use certain products during certain times. Like at night, I have a face bag for which all of the products that I use at night, I can just pull out because that's when I would use it. And I don't just throw all my toiletries into one bag. So I have this bag from Ipsy where I just have all my face products to cleanse my face with, so that it's convenient and I can just grab it. And I have a separate one for hair, especially if it's like kind of a lengthy trip. So first tip I have is, I have this cute little pocket thing in which I put this cute little case in which I put my Q-tips and my cotton pads in. I cannot stand how people just like throw their cotton pads into like their travel pouch because I feel like it gets dirty. And then when it gets dirty, you don't want to use it anymore. The whole reason of using this is because it's clean in the first place. So I always like to put it in a case. I don't understand why people don't do that. Q-tips, I'm gonna put it in the case here because if, you know, I just throw the Q-tips in the bag, then they're just gonna get dirty. What else do I carry? Okay, in here I carry like makeup remover in case I use makeup. If I know I'm not going to be using makeup, I don't even bother bringing makeup remover, of course. Some hair oil, and I brought a couple this time because I was going to a big event. Some things I thought I would need for my face, like a face mask, exfoliator, cleanser, some facial oil, a mask that I can use on the plane, and some face wipes. So these are all things that I would use or need, and if I don't need them, then I wouldn't use it. If I'm not wearing makeup, then my face regimen is pretty simple, so everything in here would cover it all. Now let's get to makeup. Okay, so for makeup, I like to know, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm bringing makeup, I usually like to bring everything in that category that I need, like a wide variety of things. So I bring like all of my eyeshadow palettes, a wide variety of lipsticks, because I never know what I want, and I like to have a ton of options. Now, clothing-wise, I find that it is super helpful to plan out what you're going to wear day by day, and that makes it so much easier to pack effectively, and to pack so that you are actually wearing the clothes that you use. Yes. The next tip is to put like all of your underwear or your undergarments in one bag. So I have all of my undergarments in one bag, and I just find that it's super easy, super convenient, especially when maybe if TSA goes through your bag or maybe you need to pull something out, then everything is concealed in that bag. You know, you might be hanging out with people that you don't want to see all the assortments of your underwear, so it makes it super easy to just grab what you need. So the other thing is to put your clothes in pouches so that you can just grab what you need. And then I always have a bag for like dirty clothes that I just toss in there. So yes, those are my essentials. Oh, and headphones. You'll probably need headphones. Bring your own entertainment. Rule number 2, was it? So those are the essentials that you should remember to bring with you when you are traveling. Also, when you bring face stuff, remember to pack for the weather over there. Pack for the climate and how you think your skin is going to react over there. And that is all, I believe. If I think of anything, I might just add it into the comments below. So thank you guys for watching, and I don't know if this helps, but voila, this is how I like to travel. And usually if I'm traveling to somewhere and I'm staying for like 5 days or less, I can just carry like a backpack, fit everything neatly inside. I went away recently for a 10-day trip in which I had to carry like a suitcase because it was like I was going to formal events. I needed to bring like extra shoes, and I had to bring a lot of stuff to my people, and by stuff I mean I had to like bring them peanut butter. Like peanut butter is like gold, so I stashed away a lot of peanut butter in my luggage. like pounds and pounds of peanut butter. Okay, anyways, I'm rambling. So those are my essentials for traveling. And that's all. Oh, yes, one last thing. Always bring a portable battery pack charger for your cell phone because, girl, you are gonna need it. Alright, that's all. Thank you for watching. Mwah!